Good morning. I am here just like I promised with the upload of this video about the Cloud Mobile Sunshine T1 Elite. And I got this tablet off of eBay. I do enjoy shopping on eBay for my tablets. I like that they have reasonable prices on brand new devices that are not new or not the latest, but they're brand new. So what I did is I purchased a lot of two of these brand new in the box for $23. I've had them for quite a while and just never pulled them out of the box, never did anything with them. But I noticed that when I come to YouTube, there's not much information on it. So I want to give you guys a little information as far as how these tablets really run. How well do they run anyway? But first, let me show you um, the build. They are made of plastic. I like that they are heavy. It's a nice heavy feel to them. And if I turn them over, okay, right now you can't see it. I'll have to do it later. But my experience with this tablet so far, I haven't really done a lot with it. And even here today, I'm just going to be setting it out without going through Google or setting it up. I'm sorry, without going through Google or any of that stuff. So I'm going to bypass this where it says copy apps and data. I'm not going to do that right now. So I'm going to say don't copy. And I kind of just want to show you how laggy it is. It really is kind of laggy, but I guess at times, because I do have two, I have one that is fully set up, and I do use it. It works really good once you get it set up. And I'm not sure if any of you know, but usually most things that you get um, that were government phones or government tablets are always unlocked. Okay, so here we are on the Google sign-in page, and I'm just going to skip that. This just tells you that you can't access like Google Play Store, download games or anything like that, which is fine. We're not going to do any of that right now. So we're skipping. I just want you to be able to see right now. It looks like it's running fairly good, but like I said, and it's not a bad tablet. It's actually a good tablet. It's just like I said, a little laggy. Okay, you have to go down here. I guess accept the terms of Google. Okay, and screen lock options. I'm just going to skip that right now for the sake of this video. Okay. And it does come with this manual. I haven't looked into it. There we go. So I just kind of wanted to get to the home screen. And I guess these tablets, it says here California Lifeline terms and conditions. And it was through TrueConnect there. I do not have it with TrueConnect. I have connected it to my Wi-Fi. You see that it does work. And this is an 8-inch tablet, not a 7-inch tablet. So overall, it's a nice feel, a nice look to it. If you look on your right-hand side, you have the volume up and down rocker, and you also have the power button. And I'm assuming that little hole is the speaker or the microphone. And at the bottom, there's nothing. On the left side, there's also nothing. At the top, you will find your charging port. It says T-Flash or SIM card, really. And then there's a slot for your SD card. And I believe it's only expandable up to, I believe, 64 gigabytes or 128. You know, you can go back and research that for yourselves. And there is a headphone jack here. Now, it does come with just one. I like that there's not a lot of bloatware. It just has the My True Connect app on there, and you can always like disable that, because I believe on my other one I tried to uninstall it, but because it is a government tablet or what have you, and that's the service that it was through, it's not allowing me to remove that. But as you can see, when you go into the settings, if I scroll up again, it's very simple, not loaded with bloatware. You can add your own apps, but that's pretty much all you have there. So I did like that. And right now it's running pretty quickly. I mean, not like modern stuff, but still, it's something we can work with. So let me go into the settings. And again, y'all, this is just me doing just like a quick little review. I will come back and show you my other one that is fully set up. And like I said, I do use it from time to time. Okay, so here you see I'm trying to, there you go. I was trying to go into the settings. Maybe I just was not tapping the right spots. But the first thing I want to do to try to speed this thing up like I did my other is we go down and we find About Tablet, which is the Sunshine T1 Elite. So we click there. Then we next we want to find the build number. And here we go right here. This is the build number. And we just tap that until we become a developer. That way we get into the developer options. And one trick that I know to speed up a slower phone or a tablet, I'll show you in just a moment, but I do want you to see that this is Android 11 on this tablet, which is pretty good, I guess. And this tablet is also run with the Android Go edition. If you know anything about the Android Go edition, it's a pretty just basic Android build. So let me go back now and find the developer options, which should show up somewhere. Let me see here. I mean, sometimes it's easy to find, other times you have to kind of look for it. It's hidden. And this one looks to be hidden somewhere, so just a second. Let me go find that. So let's see if it would. I don't think it would be in the About Me, but we're going to find out. No. And also, I do believe that this tablet does still have updates. Let me check that real quick while I'm trying to remember where the developer options are. Okay, so you do see that I am hitting that to check. That's what I mean. So sometimes it's a little laggy. Okay, I guess it's not going to let me check for developer options. So let me go back to settings and let's go to system. And developer options are right here under system, under the advanced tab. And so it says that it's updated to Android 11. I'll go back and look for that update later. It really doesn't matter, I guess. What I'm trying to do is to show you in developer options how you can slow up not just this tablet, but any tablet and phone. Okay, and let me kind of scroll down and show you what I'm looking for. And it really has to do with animations and things like that. So if you have a tablet, here we are right here. So what I'm looking for are these three things. You want the window animation scale, and it's at 1x, transition animation scale, and animator duration scale. And so what I normally do is I would normally take those down to like 0.5x, but because this tablet is older and it's a little slower than I like, I just want to turn those animations off. And then I want to do the same thing with the transition scale and also the animator duration scale. And so when you turn those things off, whatever the tablet or phone is, it does get kind of, it gets faster than what it was. You probably can't tell on here because if you've never had one of these tablets that are kind of outdated, then you really wouldn't know, what I mean as far as it being slow and laggy. But overall, it's not a bad tablet at all. I like the interface. It's simple. I usually take and if you hold down the icon, you can slide these things out of your way that you're not using. So I like to clean it up a little more. I think that's the camera. I'm pretty sure it is on here. There we go, that screen. Let me go back to that real quick. There's one thing that let me turn off the backlight. can't say that I'm a big fan of is the screen. The screen gets scratched fairly easy. It did come with like a plastic sheeting on it, but I removed it because I couldn't really see clearly um, the menu and everything that I wanted. I mean, I could see it. It was like cloudy, so I removed it. Like I said, it was just a sheet of plastic. But what I can tell you that I noticed is this thing is like a fingerprint magnet. Not only that, the scratches. It scratches so easily. And let me see if I can get it in an angle. There they are. Those are not fingerprints or anything. Those are actual scratches. And it doesn't take much to scratch it. This may have been my fault. I stored with the block and also the little cord. And it does come also with the OTG. I said OTG cable. So don't pay my nails no mind, y'all. I haven't done them for today, so they look a mess. But it comes with the OTG cable, and if you don't know what that is, I will explain that in another video. But yeah, I haven't seen too much information on these, so I hope this video helps somebody who has one of these things, and I will come back maybe later on today to show the one that I have set up. But again, what these are good for are any tablet like that is outdated. If you, like me, or a parent or a grandparent who would like to monitor what your children are watching or seeing or what have you, these tablets, they do download. Um, and I think the space available, let me look and see. I believe the space available in this tablet is like 32 gigabytes. Let me go back into the system and find the storage option. Okay, so no. So in total, it has 16 gigabytes, but it looks like 6.29 gigabytes is what we have used. So that means, I guess, all the system apps and everything, because I haven't added anything to it. I do, as you can see, have a 32 gigabyte memory card in it. It shows 319 megabytes used. I don't know. Maybe that's used for the system because, again, I haven't downloaded anything or taken a picture. And again, let me go back to that camera. I just remembered. So let's go back home and let's go and see what this camera looks like. So, as you can see, it's a pretty basic camera. Let's look out. Oh, no, let's not look out. Okay, so I mean, it's not a bad camera. You can take images and things like that if you wanted to. And there's not very many features to it. Let me go to videos. Okay. I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. I don't know how it comes across to you on camera. It's not like you're like trying to do YouTube video on it or anything like that. So I don't know. Since I mentioned it, let me go and see if I can access YouTube with this. I have never really tried it on this tablet. I don't see, it just kind of closes out. So I don't know. It could be that YouTube has to be updated, and also Google services. Sometimes when Google services is outdated and your apps can't be updated in the Play Store, you'll have that problem. And it could just be that because I haven't signed into Google, it's not allowing me to access YouTube, which is a Google product. But anyway, I thought I don't have the box anymore, so it's kind of like an unboxing without the box and a slight or a brief review. But if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a like, and if you're interested in electronic reviews and things like that, consider subscribing to my channel. If this video gets up to maybe 25 to 50 likes, then I will come back and do a more in-depth video on this tablet, because I do, like I said, I have one already set up and I actually kind of like it. But until next time, have a good day. Bye.